Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite deals across Switch eShops covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. We all know the start of the year sale was absolutely huge, but this new batch here, they've actually given us a decent selection to dig through. So yeah, a lot of these ones today sub $10. So with that luck, hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here. Join our growing family and let's get started. As always then, I do have two winners to announce for two $10 eShop gift cards and two more to give away. Now all you need to do to enter, drop a comment down below and the winners they'll be announced in next week's video. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection then to kick us off, and this one I featured it on a hardest games list. You'll find that linked down below, and as should be expected though by the name, this one is incredibly challenging. It's a remake of sorts, but what they do here is they actually combine both Ghosts and also Ghouls. The platforming and the combat though, it's solid, and it has a few kind of accessibility options just to kind of soften that difficulty just a little bit, though I'd never call it easy. The only issue I really had, I'm not a huge fan of the visual style they went for. I'd describe it here as hit and miss. It just didn't quite land with me when it came to some of the animations, especially during boss encounters. A new low price though, 34% off. Windjammers 2 then is a title I reviewed this week, and while single player content is limited, I wanted to give it a shout out because while one, it has a 10% launch discount, but also two, now it's available to the wider audience. How busy is that online play? Well, it actually gives you a player count on the online screen, this one, and I've been checking it out now over the last couple of days. It's ranged anywhere from 30 to 60 at any one time. Now, will those players stick around? Who knows, but at least you can currently find games. It really should have had crossplay though, like the Xbox and PC builds. The Hong Kong Massacre then gets a new low price, 75% off. That is a steal of a price, and it's a top-down shooter, somewhat similar in style to the likes of Hotline Miami. The concept though, you are a detective, partner killed, out for revenge, kind of, throwaway stuff basically, but the action is solid as it's blending in then aerial acrobatics and slow motion John Woo style. The only complaints I have, there's a few boss moments that they don't work all that much, and then there's also one section where you need to jump across rooftops. Both of them not exactly accommodating to the control style, but also they are brief in the game, thankfully. A quick self-plug then, it's been a while. If you did not know, I also run both PlayStation Corner and Xbox Corner as well, both linked down below in the pinned comment to check out if you own either of the consoles. PlayStation Corner, that is going to be deals and reviews. Xbox Corner, that's deals, reviews, Game Pass breakdowns each week, what's leaving Game Pass, and basically all sorts. Xbox definitely gives us a whole lot there to work with. Would love to see you there though if you haven't checked it out already. Moonlighter Complete Edition then is back, matching the low price, 76% off, and I'm going with this version because it's less than $1 extra over the base game, and yeah, that's absolutely worth it for the expansion DLC Between Dimensions. That adds in new creatures, a new dungeon with boss moments, and weapons, items, rings and armory. Gameplay wise then, it's an action RPG with roguelite elements. The idea though, a set of gates they were discovered, they allow transportation to different dimensions. Here though, treasure hunters now go to hunt, and in turn, this village of sorts was created around these gates. You are one of these shopkeepers, so run a store, collect wares, battle creatures, and balance kind of being a hero, but also then, making a profit. Fight fans, a couple of quick ones then here for you all. My Hero 1's Justice 2 Deluxe Edition, it's currently on sale, a new low price for those in the UK, EU and Australia. A massive 80% off, cheaper than we've ever seen the base game go for. It's on sale in the US and Canada as well, but it's at a discount that's not quite as impressive. The Deluxe in the name though, it gives you a season pass. That's going to be 5 extra characters, and it's a fun arena brawler, this one, packing story modes and quick battle. Being 3D, it's not the deepest of combat systems, but I enjoyed it, and my full review, it's in the pinned comment down below. Then Dragon Ball Fighterz, the Ultimate Edition, not in the US and Canada, but it's about £5 or so above the low on the base game for those in the UK, EU, Australia. But this is a new low price, and it packs the first Fighterz pack as well. That's going to be an additional 8 characters. This one though, it's from Atlas and seriously impressive, a 2D fighter, and in my opinion one of the best on the console. That visual style as well, cel shaded, it's just stunning, and it comes highly recommended from me. A new low then, 85% off. Lego Marvel Superheroes then is back, matching the low with 50% off, and that's only the second time we've seen this price point. For me, I'm going to say it's one of my favourites in the Lego series. It's just packed with content, and that's mainly the characters here, 155 of them total before DLC. They all pack then their own powers from, just the general strength to superhuman to the ability to fly. The best bit though, it's the open world, the option here to explore New York City freely and uncover kind of what characters unlock new secrets. Missions directly here, the usual, collectathon affair, but yeah, it felt like it did just enough different to kind of stand out. Story as well, nothing hugely exciting, but you like the characters, you will most likely enjoy the raids. UnderHERO then, and not a new low price, not even a match in fact, which is rare on the channel, but it's been over a year since we've seen that low price, and it's close enough here that I wanted to give it a shout out with 50% off. It's an RPG platformer, this one, and you are the underling of an evil king. The hero failed, you must now take their place. Think though, timing based combat, and you'll need to face off against all sorts of enemies and save this kingdom. I always enjoyed a platformer styled experience, so with just a little bit more, and that's exactly what this one delivers. I love the visual style as well, and then the music, it is top quality. Doraemon, Story of Seasons, and a quick shout out, but a new low price, and this farm sim experience, I actually really enjoyed it. It's a fun little crossover, and I can't say I know a huge amount about the character or the world, but it definitely seems to work. The characters add a bit more, I guess, dialogue and life than I'm used to finding in the genre, and yeah, it's just kind of like chill and, well, I guess likeable. Outside of that though, the usual Story of Seasons style of gameplay, raise cattle, farm, explore, meet and bond with the locals. A new low price then, 80% off. Winds of Change then, and normally when I mention a title I haven't played, I'm picking it up myself, but this one, not going to be for me personally. That said though, reviews are incredible, so if the setting and the genre takes your fancy, seems like it may well be worth a look. It's a fairy tale, and my understanding it's a visual novel with RPG elements, but it packs full voice acting, a mature story, and yeah, it's a new low price, 40% off. Review wise as well, and why I'm shouting it out, 81% on Metacritic, that's a great score. Many love it as well, praising its complex narrative. Our first winner of the week then, it's going to Menace, who shouted out they need to pick up Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I could not agree more. Complete masterpiece of a game. Congrats so Menace, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, a second winner coming up here shortly in the video. Before our second winner of the week then, I want to do a couple of shoutouts for a change of pace from physical retailers. I won't be going into detail here as I have no idea when these deals will expire, but Clubhouse Games matches the low with 30% off at GameStop and Walmart. This is digital as well, so should be instant delivery from at least GameStop. In the UK then, it's 20% off at Argos, that is physical, and then Europe and Australia look to Amazon for 20% off the physical. Then Dying Light, this one's been on sale a while now, but 40% off in the US, a new low price for physical at both Amazon and GameStop. Sadly not seeing this one in any other regions, but it's a fantastic port of a fantastic game, and it's going to be well worth your time. My full review in the pinned comment down below. Our second winner of the week then, it's going to Rapture. He pointed out 3000 Fuel, and a regular on the channel for sure. It's going to be well worth sitting down with that one though and taking it out of the backlog. Congrats so dude, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in the next video. Our final games then, I'm actually bundling these together, but Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 bundle, PlaneScape, Torment and Icewind Dale, and finally Neverwinter Nights. All three of them are currently rocking 80% off, a new low price, and I'm going to be picking these up myself. I would not typically close on something I haven't played on the Switch, so as always, know that maybe join me for the ride here, do not take it as a recommendation, but this in my eyes, it's a huge deal, and it's the price point where I'm willing to, now jump in, and it's bringing them all sub $10. I can tell you this much though, fantastic games. I played them years ago, excited to actually jump back in, and they are fantasy RPGs set within the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Not even gonna attempt to explain them here in such a brief moment of time, but definitely check out some reviews, make sure their kind of old school approach is gonna be for you. These additions as well though, they are enhanced. That means expansions and new content, but when you look at these games without the discount, it would be a combined $180. So yeah, fantastic deal right here, $30 for all three. Finally, it's gotta be hundreds of hours of gameplay for your cash as well, so I'm definitely looking forward to jumping back in. And that's another week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week, or are you hoarding onto that cash? A shout out then to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.